If it is a tree, then it is green. If it is tree, this is the condition. This is our known fact. If it is a tree, then it is green. We're going to assume during the middle of summer and stuff. We're not going to talk about fall. Okay? So, first thing is converse. All right. The converse is symbolically Q implies P, which means we will switch the order. So, instead of having tree, then green, we will switch the order. So, if it is green, then it is a tree. If it is green, then it is a tree. This is the converse of that statement. So when I ask you for the converse, you write that down. That is the correct answer. Doesn't make a lot of sense. It might not be true. Of course, this one is not true. False. Because, you know, if you're green, you could be a frog, right? So you might not be a tree. So it doesn't have to be a correct statement. It's just hold on. I'm trying to figure out how to get a new slide. Oh, I'm probably up there, right? Aha, 2 of 2. All right, here we go. It's going. So, inverse. So the inverse is where it's the opposites. The opposite of P implies the opposite of Q. So if it's not a tree, or I'm sorry, if it's not a tree, then it's not green. I was right. If it is not a tree, then it is not green. Contrapositive is where you have the nots and you switch the order. Not Q implies not P. So if it is not green, then it is not a tree. If it is not green, then it is not a tree. I forgot to say up there with the inverse, it may not be true again, so that is a false statement up there for the inverse. If it's not a tree, then it's not green. Once again, a frog, it's not a tree, and it is green. Contrapositive is always true. If the original statement is true, then the contrapositive is true. If it is not green, then it is not a tree. All right, negation. Now the negation is P and not Q. We don't use the words if and then in it. So this would be having a tree and it not being green. So I just couldn't think of anything else to write. Have a tree and not green. That is the negation. So if you can find a tree that is not green, you would prove the original statement false. So this is the counter example. CE, the counter example. If you can find that, then you would prove the original statement false.